You all know that I'm extremely bullish on Solana, but in this video we're going to look at the Solana ecosystem. Because yes, Solana is a large cap coin and we're going to see the diversification from the large caps into the mid caps and also into the smaller cap altcoins, and this is going to bring a major potential towards the upside for smaller cap coins on the Solana network. And we're going to look at the driving factor that first of all was the driving factor during the previous bull run, and this major factor is once again on the rise. So we're going to look at exactly these factors, and we're going to look at 3 coins that you definitely should hold. And yes, if you've been subscribed to my channel, you know that I've been calling Solana exactly from these levels, round about the $24 level. I made this first video that you should buy Solana exactly within these levels. And yes guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I'm going to give you a few seconds, so go down in the video description below, smash up the like button and subscribe. So yes, since you all have done that, we're going to carry on with today's content. And yes, I'm extremely bullish on Solana, and I told you that my price target was first of all around the $1,000 level. But if you've watched my previous video where I told you that we could expect this major run all the way to the moon, I told you that my next major level is going to be round about the $2,000 all the way up to the $3,000 for Solana. And why? Yes, because the same move we saw for Ethereum, and Solana is the Ethereum killer because it is faster and also cheaper with all these major attributes of decentralized networks and decentralized applications and a lot of meme coins. Yes, the meme coins are going to be a major factor within this next bull run, but the narrative we're going to focus on is the decentralized exchanges, also called DEXs, and we're going to compare it with the previous cycle, what we could expect within this run. But first of all guys, this major target round about the $3,000 for Solana is a pump of 1,900%, and a lot of people might call me crazy after this video, but guess what I found? Yes guys, I found this article. Solana chart cup and handle positions Solana for a potential 2000% gain towards the upside. And yes guys, we're going to look at this major cup and handle because over on the weekly chart we can see exactly within these levels. This is this major cup and also the handle exactly here, because this is a bullish pattern. And yes guys, the potential breakout point exactly from the neckline all the way to the bottom. Yes, we're going to drag this potential price target over to the breakout point, and then we can perfectly see this is around the $4,500, and this is also explained in this article exactly here, because this cup and handle puts Solana at a breakout target for 2025 up to 2026 at around $4,500. This would be up 2000% exactly from here, and ultimately guys, this is going to see a major push towards the upside, and that is why I'm extremely bullish on Solana. But we're going to focus on a narrative from smaller cap coins on the Solana network that is going to make you potentially extremely rich. Yes, we could expect some major price swings, and the first coin we're going to look at is Jupiter. And yes, Jupiter is a decentralized exchange on the Solana network, and we can see that this coin is fairly new. It was launched exactly here, and we saw this major pump towards the upside all the way to the levels of $1.80, and then we saw this major dump towards the downside. And yes guys, this was a perfect area to buy, but we can see that Bitcoin and all of the major coins, they already formed a new all-time high. But yes, we can see that Jupiter is lagging behind, so just all the way to the new all-time high for Jupiter is going to be a major push towards the upside, all the way from these levels all the way just to the previous highs. This is going to be a move of 88% all the way up to the previous all-time high, which is exactly at the levels of $2. So yes, we could expect a major price swing towards upside, and we're going to look at some potential price targets. But first, let's go over to Jupiter Swap. And yes, Jupiter is a great app where you can just connect with your Phantom wallet and you can trade all of these coins which are based on the Solana network. You can even bridge coins onto different networks, or you can even trade perpetual swaps. But the best functions over on spot on the Jupiter exchanges that you can even set limit orders to buy certain coins, or even dollar cost average a certain amount of USDC, or even Solana, which you can dollar cost average either by the minute or even by the hour, by the day, or even by the week. Or you could even allocate a certain amount of Solana, which is dollar cost averaging on a monthly basis, into a specific coin, so this is a great function. But why do I expect this major pump towards the upside? We're going to look at a different coin that saw this major pump towards the upside in the previous cycle, being the same narrative, a decentralized exchange just on the Ethereum network. But guys, we could expect this major run for Solana, so I do expect that Jupiter is going to do extremely well. And if we're just going to look at the Fibonacci extension level, the 1.618 or even the 3.618, but ultimately the 4.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which could be high for Jupiter at the end of the bull market, this is going to place Jupiter at a potential gain all the way up to around 500%. And yes guys, I don't even expect that Jupiter can go way higher. And why? We're going to look at some major news, because over in this article we can see DEX trading on the rise. Decentralized exchanges are becoming a growing threat to centralized exchanges like Bybit, Binance, or even Coinbase are getting some major volume. Over the past year, decentralized trading volume grew significantly larger, surpassing the monthly 250 billion mark in March and June for the first time since December 2021, where we saw this major pump towards the upside. Yes, a major narrative in the previous bull run was exactly the same thing, a decentralized platform on the Ethereum network, namely Uniswap. Yes, Uniswap is the same, just on the Ethereum network, and it was launched in the previous cycle, where you have all the same functions, where you can swap into all of the coins that are on the Ethereum network. So yes, this is exactly the same as Jupiter Swap, just on the Ethereum network, and we saw the same scenario guys. And yes, Jupiter, Uniswap, and all of the other coins that we're going to look at, they were released with an airdrop. So yes, a lot of people got free coins, and that is exactly why we saw this major pump towards the upside, and eventually a lot of people selling their coins that they got for free. And yes guys, that's why we saw this dump towards the downside. But yes, in December 2021, we saw this major pump towards the upside, and this is also what have been mentioned in this article. Since December 2001, we are seeing that all these decentralized exchanges are getting a major push towards the upside. And what is one of the biggest narratives within this bull cycle? Yes, Solana and the Solana network. So ultimately guys, we could expect this same scenario. And if we're going to look at the price movement that we had all the way 4 years ago, exactly from November 2021, when this major volume for the decentralized exchanges started, we saw this major pump for Uniswap. Yes, we got this initial dump after the airdrop, but guys, if you would have bought exactly here before this major hype towards the upside, because remember, a lot of retail investors are going to enter the crypto market, and we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market exactly as we could see in the previous bull market starting in December, and we're in the same consolidation period at the moment before we could expect this major pump towards the upside. So yes, we saw this major pump of 1000%, all the way from the levels of $2.70. We saw this major pump of 1000%. So yes, this was a 10x. And if we're going to look at Jupiter, if Jupiter is going to do a 10x, guys, we're going to come all the way to the levels of $10. So yes, this is an easy price target for Jupiter that we could reach within this bull market, because overall guys, we're just getting started of this parabolic run exactly as we saw for Uniswap. And yes, we can even see the sell-off after this airdrop of Jupiter exactly here. We saw that the coin went all the way up, and then we saw this initial dump. But guys, this were just all the people selling their free coins that they got from this airdrop. But ultimately guys, this is only the beginning. And if we're going to compare this chart to the chart of Uniswap, yes guys, we could expect a major pump towards the upside exactly from these levels. Because if we're going to zoom in on the weekly chart, this price movement looks extremely similar to the price movement of Jupiter. So yes, if you don't own any Jupiter yet, this would be exactly the entry price to buy for this major bull run. But guys, be prepared for some major volatility that we could expect in the price movement of Bitcoin. Even if the price movement comes all the way back down to the 23.6, round about the 90-cent level, guys, don't freak out, don't panic sell. Even if the price comes all the way back down to the 13 moving average, this just gives you the opportunity to load up even more, because essentially guys, it is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. And if you would have bought exactly here at this major consolidation consolidation, you would have been in a great entry price. And yes, the price movement was here as well extremely volatile. A lot of people selling their coins, being unsure about the overall market structure, but we saw this major pump towards the upside. But in hindsight, if you would have sold exactly here due to some short-term volatility, guys, you would have missed out on this major pump towards the upside. So let's go over to the next coin. But before we're going to do that, guys, if you're not subscribed yet, smash up the like button and subscribe. And if you want to stay up to date what is happening in the overall crypto market, we even get signals in my free signal group, guys, go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group, because yes, I added a new tab in my signal group, which are spot entries. And yes, I made this call exactly 1 month ago on Puffy, a meme coin, once again on the Solana network. I gave this call in my Telegram community and also in my free signal group. And yes, guys, we saw this major pump towards the upside. At the top, you would have been up 147%, but all the way down here, where the price movement is at the moment, you're still up 86%. So what are you waiting for, guys? Join my free Telegram group to always stay up to date what is happening in the overall crypto market, about coin updates, and even some major deposits that you're going to receive if you're going to sign up to BloFin. Because yes, if you want to join my free signal group, you have to sign up to BloFin, send me your UID, and then you get access to my absolutely free signal group. So yes, guys, if you want to make some major profits during this bull run, make sure to be subscribed. So let's go over to the next coin, which is going to be raydium. And yes, raydium is also the same as Jupiter Swap. It is a decentralized exchange on the Solana network where you can swap, where you can provide liquidity, and by providing this liquidity, you're going to earn yield. I would just use this to swap into different coins, into meme coins, and a lot of other coins which are on the Solana network. So yes, once again, this is a coin that has a major potential. And why? Raydium forms a cup and handle just as Solana, as Raydium decentralized exchange volume spikes. So we're seeing a lot of volume. The token rose 6 consecutive days, reaching its highest point since June 2021. It is up 115% from September lows, which is extremely bullish, guys. But the raydium surge has coincided with the impressive performance in the decentralized exchange. Data compiled by DeFi Llama shows that it has become one of the fastest growing players in the sector. So yes, guys, this is one of the top coins, the blue chips in the Solana network. It handled over 8.17 billion in transactions over the last 7 days, which is really remarkable, guys. So let's go over to the charts, because ultimately, guys, we're not even at the previous highs. We saw this major sell-off. Once again, we had an airdrop all the way to the bear market bottom. And yes, this coin was launched exactly in the previous bull market, which is quite unfortunate. But besides all of that, guys, seeing this major volume, I could expect that raydium is going to get a major push towards the upside, because if we're going to look at the Fibonacci retracement level from the previous high all the way to the bottom, then we can see that a major price target, the 4.618, is round about the $78 level. And yes, with all these retail investors that are going to enter the crypto market, because you're still extremely early, guys, we're going to get this major push towards the upside. Because yes, even just from the bottom all the way down here, the bear market bottom round about in August 2023, we saw this pump of 2,300% all the way from the bottom. So yes, guys, this coin can easily make a major push towards the upside, because remember what I told you, that all these major large cap coins with major market caps, these holders are going to diversify into mid cap coins or even small cap coins. If we're going to see that Bitcoin is going to break the 80 or even 100,000 US dollars, these people are going to take some profits and diversify into mid cap and smaller cap coins. In this diversification is going to push all of these small cap coins to a major price target. So yes, guys, all the way from the current price and this entry for the spot buy on raydium all the way to a potential price target is going to be another 2,800% potentially. But overall, guys, even if we're just going to go to the 2.618 or even the 1.618, this is going to be an easy 10x if you're going to enter on raydium exactly here. And remember, guys, I'm giving you all of the spot entries in my free signal group. So guys, make sure to join my free signal group. But ultimately, guys, we're going to look at the third and last coin, which is a great app which I'm using daily. And the next coin we're going to talk about is DRIFTPROTOCL. Yes, Drift Protocol, the same as for Uniswap, had a major airdrop, and that's why we saw this major spike towards the upside. A lot of people selling their coins that they got for absolutely free, joining the platform from the beginning. Yes, they have sold all the way to the bottom, and yes guys, we saw this major dump all the way to the levels of 21 cents. And it went all the way to the price levels of 76 cents, and this was all the way from the bottom all the way to the swing high. This was a move of 259%. But ultimately guys, if we're going to compare the price movement with a weekly chart of Uniswap, this looks extremely similar. Can you see this price movement here for Uniswap in the previous bull market, and compare this price movement with the price movement of Drift? Exactly here. This is absolutely identical. So if we could expect this major pump as we saw for Uniswap, which made this 1000% towards the upside, we could expect that Drift is going to get this major pump all the way from these levels at 10x, would be all the way at the levels of $6, which is absolutely realistic, because if we're going to go all the way back to this article, guys, we saw that Solana in the previous cycle post-halving altcoin season may propel Solana's price. Because yes, after the previous halving in the year 2020, we saw that Bitcoin after the halving saw a major push of 1950%. So this was 4 years ago, and in the same time period, Solana saw a price range of over 49,000%. So yes guys, if history is going to repeat and Solana is going to have this major push of 2000%, which I told you in the previous video, we could expect that Drift Protocol is going to get this major 10x. And yes, this could even just be a conservative price target, because if we're going to see that Drift is going to get this major pump from all these retail investors that are going to enter the market, all the way to a psychological level of $10, this could potentially be a pump of 1800%. But guys, what is Drift, and why do I use Drift on a daily basis? Because yes, Drift is a decentralized platform where you can trade all of these coins on the spot market, but you can trade all of these perpetual swaps. Yes, you can trade with the leverage on the decentralized network from Solana, connect your Phantom wallet, and you can open trades, long and short trades on the Drift protocol, which is extremely bullish guys. And the best thing about it guys, you're even going to get reduced fees, because in the video description below you find my link to Drift protocol, where you're going to get reduced fees if you sign up with my link. Because yes, we could expect this major pump towards the upside for the Solana network and this driving factor, this decentralized exchanges, because this is going to be a driving factor, all these decentralized exchanges on the Solana network, and we could expect this major pump for Solana, maybe even all the way to the $3,000, and all these small cap coins like Jupiter, Raydium, and also Drift are going to profit from this major narrative. And talking about major profits, guys, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, what are you waiting for? I'm giving you all of this content for absolutely free. And talking about absolutely free, join my free Telegram group, because yes, we opened this long position on Raydium. So if you're watching this video at the moment, you can still enter on this Raydium trade, because ultimately guys, I'm extremely bullish on the Solana network, and we could expect this major pump. So guys, your duty is go down in the video description below, sign up to my free Telegram group, sign up with Drift, and make sure to turn on the notification so that you get notified if I upload even more content, like for instance the meme coin narrative, which is going to be a major factor. So yes, these are my top 3 picks: Jupiter Swap, Raydium, and also Drift, which is going to be this major narrative, decentralized exchanges within this bull market on the Solana network. And if you always want to stay up to date what is going to happen in this bull market, guys, make sure to be subscribed, smash up the like button, but most importantly guys, be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.